Hi everyone. Today we're going to be learning about cubic units and volume. We're going to start up here with cubic units. We actually solved this the same way that we solve volume, and you do have a little bit of experience with this already. So what we're going to do is we're going to see how many cubes we have going across this way. We have 2 cubes. We have 3 cubes going this direction. And all across the bottom, we would have 3 times 2, or 6 cubes on the bottom layer. Then we look at how many layers we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers, or 5 cubes high. So we're going to take our bottom layer, times that by 5 different layers. So we're going to take our 6 cubes times 5 layers, and that's going to equal 30 cubes altogether. So basically what we did here was we just took what we've talked about before, the length times the width times the height. Our length was 2, our width was 3, and the height is 5. And 2 times 3 is 6, and 6 times 5 is 30. Okay, now we're going to take a look at this one over here. It's not a rectangular prism. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at each layer at a time. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cubes going this way. And 1, 2, 3, 4 cubes going this way. And 7 times 4 is 28 cubes. We're going to keep track of that down here. Then we're going to look at the second layer. Let's erase these ones. The second layer up. Again, we've got 7 because we'll just put that. They're all 7 right here. But we only have 3 going this way. So that's going to be 7 times 3, or 21 cubes in that second step up. The third step up, we have 7 across and 2 in that one. And 7 times 2 is 14 cubes. And in the last one, just 1, and 7 times 1 is 7 cubes. Now when we want to know how many cubes there are altogether, we can add the layers. 8 plus 1 is 9, plus 4 is 13, plus 7 more is 20, and 6 and 7. So that has a total of 70 cubes in that figure.
No.
Sorry about this.
Cancel.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, another way that you're going to see volume is like this without the cubes on it. But again, we just take the length times the width times the height. The length here is 9 inches. The width is 3 inches. And the height is 15 inches. And then we can multiply these 3 numbers. You can do multiplication in any order that you want. I'm choosing to do these 2 first so that I only have to multiply by a single digit. 15 times 3 is 45, and 45 times 9, that's 45. 9 times 4 is 36, plus 4 is 40, so it's 405 inches cubed, or you could put inches cubed out in words, or you could put cubic inches. You have to have one of those 3 for volume.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah, that's all. Okay, here's another type of volume problem that you're going to run across. This says, Corey dug a koi pond in the shape of a rectangular prism in his backyard. Here's our rectangular prism. He placed 288 cubic feet of water into the koi pond. So there's a total of 288 cubic feet of water in here. Draw a line that represents the top of the water and identify the height of that water line. Each tick mark, and this is a tick mark, represents 1, this is supposed to say, foot.
Your problems are all messed up.
You'll need to correct that on your worksheet as well. So each of these represents 1 foot. So to find the volume, remember we take the length times the width times the height, and that's gonna equal our total cubic feet of 288. So our length is 12, the width is 6, we don't know what the height is yet, and it's gonna equal that. So we multiply these two, that's 72 times something, that's gonna equal 288. So we can take 288 and divide it by the 72, and that will tell us what the height will be. I know that 7 goes into 28 4 times, so I'm thinking that's probably 4. Let's come over here and check it and see. And that is exactly 288. And so it can go in up to 4 inches. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It can have a height of 4, not inches, feet, that goes across there. We can now replace our question mark with a 4. The height is 4 feet.